Good Thursday morning, everyone. My name is Josiah Pike, and these are your Fastcast digital headlines for December 11th. Today's top headline, Governor Mike Dunleavy issued a disaster declaration for the Mat-Su borough after days of relentless winds tearing through the region, damaging homes and infrastructure.
It's been a mess. It's going to be, several months before we figure out when we can open again.
Recent wind blasts across the borough snapped power lines and forced many families into days without heat or water. The governor's order now opens state disaster recovery programs for the Mat-Su, and that includes individual and public assistance. Homeowners will soon be able to apply for grants. Officials say if your home was damaged, you can safely begin repairs. Get started on that as soon as possible.
The first thing that you want to do is take photos and videos of the damage, make a list of those damages. If you get any type of estimates or have receipts for materials, keep those. Contact your insurance company and then have all of that documentation ready when you apply.
The state's individual assistance program is available to eligible families in the Valley in the coming days. We're learning more about the passing of Palmer Fire and Rescue Chief Chad Cameron. Cindy Rao, the chaplain for Palmer Fire, says he died from a cancerous brain tumor developed from toxins on the job through the years. She says Cameron's genuine care for his colleagues is what will always stand out for her.
He not only deeply cared for his family and was incredibly proud of them, but he cared for his responders, and he took personal responsibility for making sure that they had everything they need, whether it be their equipment, their PPE, apparatus.
He was hired as the Palmer Fire Chief in 2020 now. Cameron previously served as the last volunteer chief in Juneau, who was assistant chief at Capital City Fire and Rescue. And finally, the Fairbanks Boys and Girls Club has permanently closed its doors, leaving the borough to reallocate thousands of dollars in unspent grant money. James Menaker told the Health and Social Services Commission the club ended its contract in November and has no plans to reopen. The commission decided to divide the remaining $35,000 from a state grant equally among 9 other local agencies. Menaker says while the funds will be reallocated, the loss of services is harder to replace.
There are a number of smaller organizations through schools or public organizations or extracurricular activity groups that have potential, but as of now, there's not a lot that seamlessly fits into the hole that's left by that organization in the community.
Menaker notes that reallocated money must be spent by the end of June to avoid returning it to the state. Updates on these stories and more can be found on our website, alaskasnewssource.com. Thanks for tuning in today and have a great Thursday.